Alright everyone, what's up? Time for another video to please all you tea lovers. So, as you probably have seen, I've mated my Avicularia twice during the course of one day. All of them are successful. With the section to mating 2, then you saw me got these excellent new additions, so now it's time to do a big rehouse video, but not one, but 12 tarantulas. It's going to be the largest rehouse video yet. So right here, I'm going to show you 12 tarantulas ranging from various sizes, from little juveniles to mature adults. And I guess I'll do like a tutorial of what enclosures I use because it's kind of a frequent topic that I get asked by beginners. So here is my pair of B. verdezi. These are the first two that I'm going to be transferring. Definitely can use a much larger enclosure. I think she's still good for one more molt, but I guess I should upgrade her. These are known as the Mexican Rose Gray, and to me, honestly, I don't think these are verdezi at all. They kind of look like B. vagans. Okay, so let me just rehouse my female Kalinka. Now, with tarantulas that you don't really know the temperament, it's always a good idea to use the paintbrush to actually get them out. Okay, so let me actually do it this way. And I do apologize for the lighting because my camera, my Sony T Cybershot, doesn't really have the greatest amount of lighting. Okay. Oh, she isn't that bad. There we go. Easy peasy. Not totally that difficult. Yeah, so this is a perfect enclosure for a specimen around this size. It's around 2.5 inches. What I usually use is a 2-liter shoebox enclosure that you can get from Canadian Tire or Walmart. The only thing I did was just made some holes. And you could add a little cork bark in order for her to hide. It's totally optional. Okay, so that was one down. 10 more to go. Okay, so I'll be saving these for my other species. Okay, so here is Kalinka. Oh, sorry, that was Dr. Cossack. Okay, actually, let's get this open. Yeah, she's actually a little bit larger, around 2.25 inches, so see how this is going to go. Brachypelmas are usually very easy to transfer. So that's the ordinary setup for terrestrial tea. Eco earth as substrate. That is the brick earth that you can buy from a pet store. Simple water dish, it's up to you if you want to add one. I'll add a little small bottle cap for this verdezi. And a little cork bark that you can hide under. Other than that, it is certainly a big upgrade compared to this. Alright, number 3 is a Brachypelma boehmei, the Mexican fireleg. This is a 1-inch unsexed sling. So definitely need of a rehouse, so I'm going to be transferring her into the deli cup previously occupied by one of my female verdezi. And there we go. Certainly a pretty fast tea. Next is a very beautiful specimen. This is a Thrixopelma cyaneolum, Cobalt Red Rump, another awesome beginner species. Okay, let's see how this guy goes. I think this girl. I named her Marin, after one of the Legend of Zelda characters. Okay. Actually, maybe I'll just take some of her webs. And that worked out cool too. No idea if it's a male or a female. A little bit too young to sex. But there we go. Alright, number 5 is my Colombian large. It's a Haplopus species, pumpkin patch. This is Kina. Definitely can use a rehouse, so I'm going to rehouse her. Definitely not very defensive or anything, but very, very, very skittish. These are the large forms, having a 4-inch leg span. So it's pretty big. Knowing that the smaller form can only get up to 2. That was sure easy peasy. I'm sure Kina is enjoying her new home. That's what she looks like. Alright, definitely took off on me, that one. Okay, so something a little bit more defensive. The fellow Filipino subscribers, you'll enjoy this one. The Orphanceus phillipinus, the Filipino Orange. I definitely can use a rehouse, so definitely very skittish species. Can be very, very defensive if provoked. Alright, let's get some of the substrate in there. That way she can feel more at home. Yeah, it's an old world, so it's also very venomous. Medically significant. Quite honestly, it's not so bad. I have reason to believe that this Philippinus might be a suspect male, because he's pretty leggy. Yeah, that's what he looks like. Definitely a good rehouse. Alright, next up is Phormictopus platus, the Caribbean island bird eater. I just noticed that this one is in desperate need of a rehouse. As you can probably see, this 1.5-inch specimen definitely needs a new rehouse, so let's do that one. That was easy. Caribbean island bird eater. They're going to be very, very vicious when they get older, much like Isabella and Jezebel, my Pinktoes. Alright, this one is inevitable. Avicularia laeta, Puerto Rican Pinktoe. Not my most friendliest Pinktoe, but we'll see if I can try to get her out for you. Very, very of course. Here's my laeta up close. You can see not as friendly as Marcus. Jeez. Right, I want you to settle yourself down. You're going to enjoy here, Molly. And I used to handle this one back when she was a little bit younger sling. Not anymore. It's getting a lot older now. And got a lot more defensive too. Alright, that mystery giant blue bloom bird eater that I got from the expo for $60. This is a confirmed female. It's the first time we're actually try to get out in the open for you guys. Yeah, to be quite honest, it looks to be a platyomma. I don't care. It's a nice platyomma anyway. It's rare that you find females this size. Okay. I don't want to pick them up because Pamphos can be a little bit more iffy in temperament. I remember the last time I tried to handle my ultramarinus and look what happened. Well, nearly got my first bite. It could be a possible male too. He is a gorgeous, gorgeous species. And for a specimen around 3.5 to 4 inches, a 6-liter shoebox enclosure, very similar to these but a little bit bigger. It's good size for most 5-inch adults, so he should be pretty good for at least a couple more months until he or she molts. I believe this could be a female, so that's pretty good. Alright, next on the list, next up is Sasha, my Acanthoscurria brocklehursti, the giant white banded. I'm actually doing the easiest rehouse ever. Isn't that pretty cool? Now I decided to rehouse her in a 5-gallon tank because, as you probably noticed by now from the tour video, I did receive a mature male from Gregory, so I figured if I give her this amount of space, it's way, way too small for breeding, and of course the female is probably going to attack the male, so that way he has a lot more space to run away if he does mate and get away successfully. Of course, the last 2 rehouses are going to go to the new pokies I bought. Poecilotheria vittata, no longer P. pederseni, and a female for the 3rd time is a charm, P. striata. I want to show you guys how really beautiful she is. That is a nice vittata. Okay, very, very gentle movements. I don't know her temperament. Pokies are usually calm arboreals. Now I'm using the larger critter keeper variety, which seems to be the best and effective with the pokes. She's a mature female. So you notice that. Oh, that was a bite. Gotta watch out with her. Come on. What a sweet girl. They're not so bad because people make them out to be. Sure, they're venomous, but they're not that overall defensive. Alrighty. 11 down, 1 to go. And of course, this is just temporary. I'll have to go to the pet store to buy some more of these things. I'm going to have to buy one for my A. urticans as well as my striata female. So I'm just going to house her temporarily into here. So these look exactly like Regalis, except they don't have the band. And they do have slightly orange hairs on their first pairs of legs, and that's why they call it the Mysore Ornamental. Now if you see my tour video, I do have a mature male. So that's why I decided to get this female. This is the largest one that she had. Oh yeah, that's definitely good for her. Definitely not mature yet. A little juvenile, I would say. Definitely needs at least one more molt, so you can see it's got a lot more darker shades on the carapace. But it is a female. You can see the filbo stripe starts to become much more prominent. I was expecting more problems with the P. striata since they're much more defensive, but it looks like that thing is a perfect enclosure, so I'm probably just going to buy one for that A. urticans, and then the next one I'll rehouse is the Pilagardi, one Nerissa that was in the Delican Tup, so wait for more rehouses. So that is the rehouse video of Poecilotheria vittata, formerly known as pederseni, ghost ornamental. This one here is Poecilotheria striata, the Mysore Ornamental. Now I got the complete Poke bunch, so all I'm missing is a Hanomavila simica female, which I'm likely to assume that mine is a male. And then, of course, the Highland form, which I have a little sling of. This Pinkbloom bird eater, which is a Pamphobeteus, possibly platyomma. You'll see pictures in a bit of all these specimens I just rehoused. This one here, Haplopus species Colombia large, pumpkin patch. Maybe I won't take a picture of this one yet because it's a bit too nervous. This is a female Avicularia laeta, Puerto Rican Pinktoe. My pair of Brachypelma verdezi, Mexican rose gray, which I'm leading to believe that these are actually B. vagans. One of my favorite tarantulas that my father got me was my Acanthoscurria brocklehursti, the giant white-banded. So let her settle down in her new enclosure for at least a couple of days, and then we'll try to mate for the first time with that mature male that I got from Gregory. Phormictopus platus, the Caribbean island bird eater. Orphanceus phillipinus, the Filipino Orange. Thrixopelma cyaneolum, Cobalt Red Rump. And last but not least, Brachypelma boehmei, Mexican fireleg. So everyone, hope you enjoyed this awesome Rehouse video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. So now for some cool pictures.